Gung Hei Fat Choi, Happy New Year to all of my friends in the Chinese community. It's a special occasion. It's the Year of the Dog, and I hope that in any event it's going to be an auspicious, prosperous, healthy, and happy year. Happy New Year, Gung Hei Fat Choi to all of my friends in the Chinese community.
So that he used chopsticks.
I spent 3 weeks in China back in 1984, and they only had, oh, those are
So Mingbao is talking
good too. Okay.
Yes. Can we start right now? Sure. John, what's your opinion about the federal Conservative wins the federal election?
What did I think about that? I thought it was good that we're going to have some change in Canada. I think that people were looking for change, and I think every so often the government should change because people want to see some new people, some new ideas, and so I think that that's good. I am disappointed that we didn't get more support in the area close to Toronto, but I'm going to continue to work hard as the provincial leader and work hard with the federal Conservatives to make sure that we can put deeper roots down in the different communities in Toronto, which is what I've been doing really since I ran for mayor and before, and that we earn the support of people over the next couple of years before the provincial election.
Do you see the same direction for Ontario politics?
Well, I look at the trend line in Ontario, and if you look back at federal politics, in 2000 we had 2 seats, in 2004 we had 24 seats, and in 2006 we had 40 seats, and so I like that trend line. I'm very hopeful that if we work hard, I'm going to have to work very hard and continue to do that. If we reach out to people, which I'm trying to do to make sure we get to know as many people in all the different communities that make up Southern Ontario and all the province as possible, then we can do very well. But you've got to earn people's votes.
But you have lost some heavyweight politicians from your team, like Jim Flaherty, John Back.
Well, I was sorry that they went to run federally. I'm very delighted they won because they're going to be good friends that we'll have in the federal government. But at the same time, that gives us a chance to renew ourselves as well. We will have some bright, young, new candidates in the ridings that they left in the by-elections, and I hope they'll do well in the by-elections. We'll work hard, and we'll have some new people in our party. So that's a good thing for us too. As much as I miss my friends Jim Flaherty and John Baird, we will have some new people to replace them if we can be successful in the by-elections.
Right now we have 2 Chinese MP for the federal level. Do you think that you have some Chinese candidate for your team?
I'm going to try very hard. I would like to have a team, and I think it's very important for all parties to have a team, each of them to have a team that looks like the people they're trying to serve, and that reflects the backgrounds of the people they're trying to serve. And I think, for example, for us to have, we have far too few women in politics today at all levels. We have far too few representatives of all the different communities that make up Southern Ontario, and I think that really what I'm trying to do is encourage people to run, have them run in good ridings where they can win, so that we can have a team that is really more reflective of the community that it's seeking to serve. Your turn.
Further questions, okay, follow up. So, right now, Stephen Harper is trying to form a caucus, right? And you found that he has not sufficient capable people to run the government. So, do you think that you're getting more capable people in your team?
I missed what you said about Stephen Harper.
Right now, Stephen Harper trying to form the caucus, form the government, and he found that in his team there's not enough experienced minister to run the government. So,
I think that if you said that you were always going to make sure you had people who had a ton of experience being in cabinet before, and that was a reason to elect or not to elect somebody, you'd never elect a new government. The whole idea of getting a new government is to get new people who have not been in government for many years, who have not been in politics even for many years. If you look at some of the new people who were elected in 2004 in Ontario and elsewhere around the country, I I think they're good people, they're young people, they're very accomplished people from other lives they had outside of politics, and I think they'll do a good job running the country. It takes a while to get used to the new job, like any new job. I've changed jobs before, and when I went to my new job, I didn't know everything, but you rely on the advice of other people, and you work hard, and you listen, and I think they can do very well.
I like the word change. So provincial, like, we're doing the same thing, change?
Well, I mean, I think by the time we get to the election next year in Ontario, a lot of people are going to be looking for change. There's a lot of people looking for change today. They're not happy about Mr. McGuinty having broken so many of his promises. They're not happy about the fact there have been scandals in this government as well. They're not happy about the fact that they're paying a lot more for health care, and yet there's still long waiting lists and shortages of doctors and so on. And so I think as a result, there's going to be an awful lot of people a year from today saying exactly what they said in 2006, namely we want to make a change. We're not happy with what we have going on here, and they want to make a change. And so I'm going to be offering them that opportunity to make a change to someone who is an experienced businessman, someone who's had experience working in government, someone who is very much believes that we have to run government better for people and look at some new ideas and new people.
Today is a Chinese New Year. For the Chinese New Year, you can see more.
Partly our fault. When I say our fault, all the people in politics with all parties. I think we haven't done a good enough job to reach out to the Chinese community and to say to people, we want you to run. We really need you to run. We need to make sure that we have greater numbers of people from the Chinese community offering themselves at all levels, municipal, provincial, federal. I think we have to make sure we provide those people with a little bit of help to make sure they understand the workings of our political system and how you get involved. And so I think that it's partly incumbent on the people in the community to make sure they show an interest and that they want to be in the House of Commons and the provincial parliament. But I think it's also very important for us to make the effort to say we need you, we want you to be part of the process. So that's really part of what I do every day is to sort of spend some time reaching out to the community, and I don't just meet people, which is important so they can get to know me, but I also find people who are accomplished professionals, successful business people, community activists, and say, I want you to run. I want you to run. Cynthia Lai is a good example in the by-election we just had in Scarborough. She's a very accomplished woman. She's the president of the Toronto Real Estate Board and so on, and she was our candidate there. We've got to repeat that often, and they won't always win, but I want to put them in places where they can win and where they will win so that we can have more people in Parliament representing the Chinese community and all Canadians. Sir.
Great. For those potential candidates, how do they contact your head office? Then which one's supposed to contact you?
Well, I think the best way is either to call me directly at 416-325-2657 or to go on our website, which is www.ontariopc.com, and send me an email. But I think that either way, I would be very happy if people contacted me directly and said, I have some interest in running, I'd like to talk to you about that. And I don't care, I'd be delighted whether they're a business person, a professional person, just an average person, a retired person. It doesn't matter to me what their background is. If they have an interest in running, I'd be delighted to speak to them because I think it is very important, as I said, that we have a slate of candidates that looks like and sounds like and feels like and understands every part of this community, because that will help me to do a better job as Premier if I can have a team around me who are people that are representative of the whole community, not just little parts of it. And if you look at the huge success that has been enjoyed by the Chinese community in Toronto and in Canada in terms of business and culture and making contributions to every aspect of our life here in Ontario, these are people you want in public life. These are people you want in the Parliament of Ontario because they understand how to be successful, they understand hard work, they understand dedication to the community, and so they're people that I want to have on my team when the election comes in 2007.
Well, there's three by-elections.
What we're going to do is we're going to start nominating candidates probably this fall, the fall of 2006. And so the time for people to express interest and to do their own homework about what's involved and where they could run and to get to know me a little better and make sure they're comfortable with all of that is now, between now and the fall of this year, so that they can get their information and make a decision. And I'd be just thrilled to talk to anybody anytime, and as I said, they can use the phone number to my office. That's my own phone number there. or they could use the website, and either way they could get in touch with me. I think it's a top priority with me, so I'll spend the time, if anybody gets in touch, making sure that I try to answer their questions and give them a chance to get to know me. Hi everybody, my name is John Tory. I'm the leader of the TorontoTV.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you too. How are you doing? Good. Where are you guys in school? Where are you guys? Whereabouts? Oh, you're at U of T. What are you studying? Engineering. How about you? Are you at university as well? Not yet? High school? What are you doing? Grade what? Oh, so you're last year. And then where? U of T as well?
Trying to.
Maybe? Good luck. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, the paper choice.
Happy New Year. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Are you studying too? Are you all brothers and sisters or not? And you're in UT? Good for you. That's going okay? What year? First
For the whole family. Leader of the Ontario PC.
Hi, Patrick. Very nice to see you. Give me one of those. Wish you happy New Year. Hi, Patrick. John Tory. How are you? Nice to see you. John Tory, leader of the Ontario PC. How are you this morning? Nice to see you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Going well? I know you in your early years. Congratulations. How are you? Happy New Year.
On time.
How are you? Good. Patrick. I'm the leader of the Ontario PCs. And what are you all doing? You're all studying? We're just eating. No studying today?
No, not today, not today.
Today, where are you studying? In high school or university? College? Whereabouts? How's it going? Okay? What are you taking? It's going all right? Yeah. Right, how about you?
I started.
Oh, you studying for university? Okay. What are you doing? Are you studying? Pardon me? You just tell them what to do. Good luck. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Nice to see you. Thank you. There you go. Get much for the end of that?
Young family.
Thank you.